Today I'm going to persuade you to drink less caffeine than you are currently drinking. 400 milligrams of caffeine a day is fine or healthy for an adult to drink, but it could cause muscle tumors in later life. You may think you need that energy drink or that coffee in the morning, but it could give you lifelong symptoms. Teens should drink 100 to 300 milligrams, or their caffeine consumption should be way less than adults because teens are still trying to develop. An adult is 400 milligrams. Today I'm going to talk about the effects of adults drinking 400 milligrams of caffeine and the effects of adults drinking 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine, and also how teens should limit their caffeine intake. So the basics on 400 milligrams of caffeine is equal to about 4 cups of coffee or 10 cans of Coca-Cola, according to Caffeine Informer. Healthy adults can have 400 milligrams. 1 cup of coffee is equal to 100 milligrams. And today, 64% of Americans drink coffee daily, which is a lot. And in Nebraska, 55% of Nebraskan adults drink coffee, according to the National Academy of Science. So teens drinking caffeine, 12 to 18-year-olds should stick around 100 milligrams just because their bodies are developing and they need that sleep, and caffeine causes insomnia. Time magazine says that teens should drink less or stay below the 400 milligrams that is healthy for adults. So the effects in adults of 400 milligrams is usually just feel happy or you're ready for the day to begin, just because caffeine triggers the dopamine in your brain, which is the feel-good, happy feeling. If you drink 400 milligrams, you will probably be able to sleep, but you may have insomnia. You also could suffer from heart effects either now or later in your life. For teens, it is very unhealthy to intake 400 milligrams of caffeine. You suffer from insomnia, which is the inability to sleep, and teens usually are bouncing off the walls, just everything's 10,000 miles more faster in their brains. So the basics of drinking 500 to 600 milligrams, which is very unsafe according to Caffeine Informer. 2 Bang energy drinks is equal to 600 milligrams, which is a lot of caffeine. BBC News says it's very unsafe, and this is where the muscle tumors occur. 400 milligrams is the most you should ever consume. If you're drinking more than that on your daily basis, you might be suffering from these consequences such as insomnia or heart effects, or in all, your body may be immune to caffeine, which that is very bad if your body is immune to 500 milligrams of caffeine. So the effects of drinking 500 to 600 milligrams. There's a rapid heartbeat, which can cause heart attacks if you're inactive and you're drinking this much caffeine. You also may have an upset stomach, which causes multiple problems from that. You could get sick or anything. Teens, there's a lot of statistics. According to Mayo Clinic, the biggest one is probably insomnia. In teens with no sleep, they are increased to have car accidents or have weight gain. There's less successfulness in school. All those things that teens should be they should be avoiding car accidents and avoiding weight gain and succeeding in high school or whatever in school. So you also could overdose if you're a teen and you're drinking 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine. Other effects could be nausea, hallucinations, anxiety, which could cause you to go to the hospital just easily. So if your kid or if anyone else around you is drinking 500, 600 milligrams, probably should have them back off on the caffeine. Overall, my speech was about how caffeine can be good, but once you surpass the 400 milligrams of caffeine, it's just a bad story from then, especially with the muscle tumors or the heart effects. Drinking lots of caffeine should be avoided. Teens should be allowed to drink 100 milligrams or less, and the recommended amount was 400 milligrams for adults. I hope I have persuaded you today to not drink 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine, and if you are a teen, to avoid drinking caffeine at any
costs.